Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. We are still on Eladon, and in the last episode we convinced the Krogans to let us set up an outpost here next to New Tuchanka. Oh well, not so much convince them, but bribe them, because we gave them a freaking remnant drive core for it. So I hope this gamble is going to pay off. But yeah, we can call our ships here, so let's do that.
Confirmed. Calling up.
You really did it. Almost a civil war, and you brought them back.
But it's all about the resources. No poetry, right?
I considered the Krogan a permanent loss. Too many egos involved. Thankfully, my ledgers don't care how they get filled. If I can retroactively call the Krogan colony an outpost, that's a win. But that practicality is not universal. Tan will hate this.
Well, who cares about 10?
You know, it's hard to calculate how few fucks I give about Tan's opinion.
I, of course, can't comment. This is the last one, Pathfinder. The last golden failure we thought we'd lost. You did it. And it will undoubtedly draw one of Dr. Kennedy's trackers. Search the Zaubre system. She and her child are still a priority. But for now, I need your voice to remind them what this meant. Get the flags waving.
This seems more important than that.
It's about setting a tone, not telling the whole story.
Yes, of course, you need another motivational speech from me. This harsh world reunited us. That seems pretty fitting.
The first thing we did when we arrived in Andromeda was splinter. But the initiative spirit kept going. Not only are the Krogan back in the fold, they've shown how we can build. New Tuchanka. Harsh, but a home.
One for the records, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Okay, here we are. We
I've
have our
located a
outpost.
suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
And right, we do need to set up another receiver. I have to admit, I am surprised that Addison's reaction was not more ambiguous. I thought she might be worried about the remnant drive core, but to her this just seems to be a win, and she's happy to have the Krogans back, and she doesn't really seem to be overly concerned about the remnant tech in the hands of the Krogans. Maybe Ten will think differently about that, but Addison seemed to be pretty positive about this. But yeah, let's have a look around our new outpost. We have a guy named Boomerang over here. And you look kinda sickly, to be honest. What's wrong with you?
Looking for that something special? Boomerang has got what you need. Best loot in the dunes, here for your perusal.
You're a scavenger.
Not anymore, I'm not. Fine folks at the Initiative gave me a second shot. I'm on something called a probationary period, got a fancy metal bracelet on my ankle and everything. They're too good to old Boomerang.
Well, good for you, I guess. But yeah, what's up with your name?
Okay, I have to know the story behind that name.
I ran with Axius and his boys. He's the one who started calling me Boomerang. Kept beating me senseless and leaving me for dead out in the dunes, but I always came back. Enough about me. You're here for the good stuff. Look what Boomerang's got for you.
Okay, I'll have a look. Not sure if I want any of your stuff. Yeah, probably not. Probably not, but you can take my salvage. I have a lot of it. There you go. Okay, so talk to this guy. Let's see if we can find any other people in here. It does seem very empty so far, compared to the other outposts. They definitely had more people inside them after we set them up. Okay, I see. We have parked the Tempest over here. And, I mean, we have a bunch of buildings, so I would like to check them all out. Ah, some people in here.
People tried to enter our family quarters. You tell him if we catch him there again, he's losing a hand.
If you touch my people, we have a problem.
What's going on here? Got any problems?
Karista Chana, Andromeda Initiative. Here to oversee operations and attempt to repair relations between the Nexus and the Nakmor clan. It is a tremendous accomplishment, securing their cooperation.
Don't ruin it this time. I mean, I guess she's not personally responsible for the failure the first time, right?
We can't afford to be divided. We need to work together to survive.
I understand, and I promise to do everything I can to maintain relations.
Also, am I imagining things, or does this Asari look slightly different than all the other Asari clones? I mean, not much, but I feel that she looks slightly different. Or maybe it's just the funky outfit she has, or the lighting in here. But yeah, okay, give me the status of the outpost.
How's the situation here?
Actually, I have a concern. There's a remnant architect in the area. You might have even seen it on your way in.
Mm-hmm.
If it detects us, or the Krogan, it's going to attack.
Well, so far it hasn't, but I suppose it might at some point.
Remnants, always stomping around like they own the place.
Ryder,
Don't worry, I'll have a good long talk with it.
I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, so I still need to take down the worm.
I should get going.
Be well, Pathfinder.
Defeat Architect. Where exactly would that be? Over here. Yeah, I mean, I have a few assorted quests in this area. Oh, this is the crashed ship that I still need to investigate. Yeah, but first let's go and look at our new outpost. Talk to her. She doesn't really have much to say, as opposed to most of the other people who are in charge of outposts. But we still have a bunch of buildings here.
And you've been taking the supplements I gave you?
He tastes like the ass end of an elk core.
You're not supposed to chew them.
I hear people talking, but I don't see any. I guess they might be in a room upstairs, or the one over here.
Again? Falls apart every time it gets too hot.
What are you doing?
Whoa, hold it, don't move.
Okay.
Got an irrigation system installed under your feet. It's still testy, likes to give a nasty shock sometimes. Just make sure your footsteps around here are light.
Okay, noted. Yeah, tell me about this equipment.
Any other landmines I should be looking out for?
From me, no. But I'd be careful about buying from Boomerang. He's a good guy, but a few screws short of the full ship, if you know what I mean. And we usually don't ask where he gets his wares.
Noted.
He once came back with a Solarian thumb. Said he thought it might be useful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, thank you. I didn't actually buy anything from him. And yeah, tell me about the irrigation.
I assume you're studying agriculture.
Sort of. I design agricultural machinery that performs best in arid landscapes. Really arid, in this case. Mostly I work with the botanists in the Krogan colony to give them what they need.
I know Vorn. He's a good guy.
Brilliant scientist, way ahead of his time. I'm just doing my best to keep up.
Okay, well, fair enough.
See you around.
Remember, light footsteps.
Noted. And yeah, look at these cereals, I suppose. Blastos. That is pretty funny. Okay, but that seems to be everything inside here. Let's check out the room over here. Ah, there we go, a doctor.
Oh, I thought you'd be my patient from the colony. She's 20 minutes late.
The colony? Do the Krogan really need a doctor?
Not for injuries. I'm a fertility specialist, Dr. Meshalanok. I'm working with the Krogan to maximize their new, more lenient birth restrictions. But I can't do anything if they don't show up for their appointments.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Have you had any births in the colony yet?
No luck so far, but it's early. Believe it or not, there's a deeply ingrained psychological pattern to colonization. Births won't happen till the Krogan feels secure. It's a biological reflex.
And they don't feel secure yet?
I'm surprised you're working to help Krogan fertility.
Why? Because I'm Solarian. I want the Krogan to thrive here just as much as they do. The Initiative may not agree with me, but I'm doing whatever I can to lessen the genophage.
Yeah, isn't this a nice little image here? A Solarian doctor helping Krogans to be more fertile.
Don't worry, I want the Krogan to make a life here just as much as you. I didn't mean any offense.
Sorry, I'm so used to defending my stance, but I'm glad you agree. The Krogan have a real shot in Helios, better than they had back home. It's up to the Initiative to help them along.
I mean, I feel the Krogans should regulate their procreation to a point that it is sustainable, you know, not being, you know, threatened by extinction. And I always get the impression that the genophage is almost driving them to extinction, so it's actually a bit overshooting the target of just controlling their birth rate. But at the same time, I guess it would not be a good idea to just, you know, have hundreds of offspring that will all survive into adulthood, because that is not sustainable. They would need, you know, a new planet like every, I don't know, 5 generations or whatever. So I hope the Krogans will find a way to, you know, get a good balance in their procreation methods.
I'll leave you to your work.
Always so much to do.
Alright, let's move on. I don't... Okay, nothing else in here. So, which buildings have I checked already? There's so many of them. But I'm pretty sure I haven't been up here yet. Alright, this is just an empty room with a research center. Don't need that at the moment. I think this is the place where I came from, right? With Boomerang inside. Okay, we got some people in here.
Boomerang, have you been poking around my equipment again?
He may have.
You're the one who got the vault running, right? I have to say, when I heard about this place, I didn't think it would be viable. But now that I've seen what the vault's already done, I'm daring to hope.
Yeah, it's really quite incredible.
If we use the Remnant to our advantage, Eladin won't be the only world we fix.
I look forward to seeing that.
What do you know about the vault?
Sounds like the vault's made a big difference so far.
That's an understatement. Since you activated the vault, I've observed the beginnings of cloud formations. Some of them are even nimbus clouds, rain-bearing. Months from now, we could see real rainfall.
Rainy weather on Eladin. Can't even picture it.
I can, and it's beautiful.
Okay, so we will have water in a few months from now because there is going to be rain. That is very neat. And yeah, tell me about your research.
What are you studying here?
The evolving climate of Eladin and the possibility of water. There are already underground pockets, nasty brackish stuff, but it can be purified. My job is to see if it can someday reach the surface. Can you imagine? Rivers, maybe even lakes, on Eladin.
That would be huge.
Clouds, and soil that can hold water. That's all we need. Let's hope the vault provides.
Yes, I hope so too.
I should get going.
Careful out there.
Okay, well, this sounds pretty good. We may get more water on the planet sooner than we think. By the way, are there any new quests in the area? It doesn't really look like it. Oh, I'm over here. But still, there don't seem to be any new quests in this place. So I will just keep looking around for people to talk to. And so on. Yeah, I have been in here. I'm pretty sure about that. Are you having some problems with this door? Yeah, you may have some problems with this door. Ooh. Don't lock me in, please. But it doesn't seem like I can talk to him or fix his problem or whatever. I can just run out and... So, I guess I'm going to leave him be. And yeah, I think I have seen every building so far. So I think what I'm going to do now is I will return to the Tempest. I will come back to, you know, finish the remaining quests later. I have some business to do on Aya, several minor side quests, so maybe I'm going to make a quick detour and take care of that. But yeah, let's go back to the Tempest for the time being. And I think I also need to talk to PB about her remnant scanner. Okay, here we are again.
Wanted to speak to you.
Lexi? Okay, I will do it. And let's see, I have a few new mails. Concerned about Drack from Cash. Ryder, I'm worried about my grandfather. He likes to act tough, but he's still an old man and he's been through a lot. We just talked. He said he's fine, but I could tell he's hurting. After I nagged too much, he promised to go see your ship's doctor. Can you do me a favor and make sure he does? I need him alive a little longer, please. Thanks, Cash. Okay, yes, sure. I need to talk to Lexi anyway. Return supplies to Ryder from Outpost Coordinator. All medical supplies reclaimed from outlaw bases have been dispersed to Initiative outposts and away teams. Thank you for your assistance, Nexus Supplies. Ah, okay, this is about the medical supplies that I found. Serum update from Lexi. Ryder, I have been monitoring the scavenger you administered the serum to. His neural responses have improved dramatically, and he looks to be making progress. But, and this is the weird part, he does seem to be displaying signs of slight depression. Whatever was affecting his brain chemistry seemed to have been releasing dopamine into his system, and now he's suffering withdrawal. I think he'll even out after a few weeks, but I'm keeping an eye on him. In the meantime, I'll forward my results to the Nexus. If we are lucky, we can use this to stop neural decay before it begins. Okay, well, still seems to be, you know, useful investigation, and we might profit from this in the long run. But yeah, I'm pretty sure PB wants to talk to me.
Pathfinder.
There you are. Hi.
Who are you and what have you done with PB?
Okay, who stole PB and put you in her clothes?
Not funny.
It's a little funny.
Okay, it's a little funny. I received this.
Hey, babe. Sorry I broke your pet. It lacked versatility. Couldn't keep up. Maybe I'll do the same with your other new toy, Ta.
She means you. I hate her.
What's wrong with this person? Ignore her. Yeah, I'm afraid we are at a point where we can't really ignore her anymore, right? But maybe you shouldn't, let her get to you like that.
Don't let her get to you.
Yeah.
Can't help it. It's not that she took my bot and broke her. We got Puck back and I repaired her. Better than ever. Now my scanner's fully upgraded and sweeping the cluster for remnant signals. We won.
So what's the problem?
It's just drummed up feelings I thought I'd put behind me. Turns out I just buried them. This is what happens when you let people in. You acquire baggage. I travel light, damn it. No baggage.
I think that Ryder can actually understand that.
You have every right to be upset.
Yeah, but at who? I let Kalinda become important to me, and I should have known better. Now you've become, or you're becoming, important. But you need to know, I resist checking out of this hotel every day.
It's a pretty crappy hotel.
With accommodations like these, I don't blame you.
You are funny. I just need a little space. Time to think. Hopefully, my now RemTech-infused scanner will pick up something amazing and make all this Kalinda trouble worthwhile.
Okay. On hold. Wait for PB's scanner to find something. So, I have to wait for a while longer. It takes a long time to get PB's loyalty mission. But at least Puck is functional again, so it would seem anyway. I'm not sure if these guys have anything new to say. I may want to try and see.
Feeling all right? You were clinically dead for a few seconds. I didn't even know a Sam could do that.
Well, apparently he can.
Our Sam's special.
Ah, your father's modifications. Worked out well, didn't they? Anyway, thank you, Sam, for saving Ryder's life.
You're welcome, Dr. Anwar.
Well, she seemed to be taking it better than Lexi.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
And yeah, apparently I haven't talked to her since the mission on the Arkan ship. Let's talk to Callow as well.
What can I do for you?
Well, he does not have any new dialogue.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model. How power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Have I heard this story already? It seemed familiar.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
I have not heard that before.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Anyway, apparently Lexi wants to talk to me. And I may want to talk to Drack as well, now that we have established the outpost and made peace with the Krogans. Where is Drack? He used to be here in recent times. Drack, where are you? Do I have to look you up on my map? Gil, Vetra, Liam, PB, Jarl, Lexi. Oh, is he actually in the med bay? Oh, I see. This must be him. Yes. Apparently, Drack already is in the med bay. So, let's check on him there. Yep, he's totally with Lexi.
Move your arm again?
Readings won't change, Doc.
Your prosthetics are syncing properly. Your neuropathy-induced pain levels are consistent.
Hey, I'm used to it. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You keep fighting smart, you hear me? You don't have much left in terms of organ redundancies.
Nah, it's fine. I don't mind.
Well, this is not a good time to just walk in. I should respect their privacy, right? But yeah, is he going to be okay?
Everything okay? This looks like a lot.
It is a lot. Just nothing he didn't already know about.
What do you mean?
He's fine, just old and missing too many parts. And too stubborn for his own good.
You love me just the way I am, Doc.
Don't get off that table until the scan is done.
Can I ask what happened?
Arm, side, hip, part of my leg. Strain balancing threading across my spine. It's all prosthetics and implants.
That's a lot.
Made it through the Krogan rebellions. Watched my culture disintegrate. Survived centuries as a merc and all sorts of pirate shenanigans. 1,000 years of combat experience. All it took was one idiot with a pack of frag grenades.
But you still made it.
But you're here, still standing. You survived.
Yeah, but surviving ain't always living. I hit some dark moments. Implant rejection after implant rejection. Prosthetics not syncing properly. Everything hurt. A lot. All the time. No purpose to anything.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. I fell right into that pit. Almost. But then some shaman shows up, drops the tiniest little baby girl in my lap. This one's dying, he said. Not worth the trouble, he says. Useless is what he meant.
And I suppose that was Cash?
He wasn't just talking about the baby.
Yeah, I was useless too, but wasn't just about me anymore, so I got help. Learned how to take care of myself, take care of her, and she took care of me.
He found a way to live again.
We sure did. Wasn't easy on either of us. I'm old, stuck in my ways, and Cash has wanted to change everything since she could talk. Raising Cash taught me an important lesson.
Well, tell me about it.
What was it?
Took me a while to figure it out, but it's important. Parents aren't meant to be a goal, or a finish line. We're the starting line. Where you go from there, it's all you. Remember that.
Okay, I will. Well, this was a very touching moment and a very touching story. Apparently, Drack is definitely more than just a grumpy old Krogan. I gotta give him that.
Need something?
Apparently not.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh wait, actually, I do. I have finished more loyalty missions. So...
Yes?
I guess I have
How do you think the
updates
crew
on
is holding up?
morale.
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Well, let's ask about Drack.
Is Drack good?
He's seemed conflicted since Eladon. Drack likes to think of himself as a fossil. Something from the past to look at and learn from. But you've shown him he has a lot left to live for. Thanks, Ryder.
Well, I do what
Thanks
I can.
for the insight. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
But yeah, let's go and find Drack again, because I wanted to talk to him about Aladdin anyway. And what are you doing here, Cora, all by yourself?
Back again?
Yes, I am, but apparently she does not have
See
any
you
new
later,
dialogue.
Cora.
I'll be here.
I mean, I haven't really advanced the story, so I don't expect to have new dialogue, but it's worth checking anyway. And we don't have anything new here either. So yeah, let's try to find Drack and maybe ask him about Aladdin. Oh, hang on a second. I know what I wanted to do. I haven't talked to Sam since a while. Let's do that.
Hello, Ryder. Your choice aboard the Solarian Ark was not an easy one. Your father approached such moral quandaries differently.
What do you mean by that?
Seems like everybody has an opinion on who I left behind. Even you.
I share your actions. I do not judge them. Alec treated death as a problem to be solved. I have now encountered it several times. His death, and your own.
So what are you saying? He would have chosen to save the Krogan scouts and not the Pathfinder? Or are you just saying he would have used a different reasoning? Because somehow I feel he would have gone for the Pathfinder too. But yeah, can you give me any insights?
And what have you learned about dying from us?
The self is forged by experiences. Death is the only experience that ends the self before it's understood. So, is death completion? Or an expression cut short before it reaches its full solution? Giving a different answer. I can see why it fascinates you.
Okay, well, you are very profound, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
I think we should be able to romance Sam, should we not? You know, if this game ever gets a successor, which may not happen, but if it does, I think Sam should get a body in the next game, you know, like Edie. So I want to have a muscular male body in very tight shorts, obviously, you know, like Edie in her weird computer robot outfit. And then we can have a Sam romance, right? Right? But yeah, let me check this over here. And I mean, isn't this a nice sight to behold? Everything is at 100%, just how I like it. And yeah, I don't know, we still have some time left in this episode, so maybe we wanna catch up with some companions, provided they have some new dialogue.
Need something? I can stop what I'm doing.
No,
I'll
thank
see you later, Joel.
Stay strong and clear.
But I mean, most of all, I want to talk to Drack about New Tuchanka. But I still can't find him. Oh, he's over here again.
Just talked to Kesh. Looks like some of the clan are back at the Nexus. Hired on as mercs instead of part of the initiative, but still. Good call you made. Letting her keep the drive core.
New dawn for the Krogan, huh?
Never thought I'd see the day. Sovereign Krogan as equal allies. My mother would have approved.
And apparently Drack does approve as well.
We can talk more later.
That's nice.
Sure.
And again, Vetra is kind of blocking my camera here.
Hey.
Okay, that's all for now.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Alright, so, like I said, I have some open business on Aya. So maybe we can make a quick detour back to Aya for once. We have Lieda, who is apparently on Aya. And we have one of the artifacts that we can turn in. And I think I'm supposed to talk to some old Angara who have witnessed the cat invasion. So yeah,
I'm picking up something.
a few things
Pathfinder,
to do.
I've detected the last CK tracker we need.
Oh, right.
Right. We need to find Dr. Kennedy before the row car.
Probe away.
Let's do that.
Erratic. It's drifting. And I'm getting Ket Drive wash.
Now the Ket are involved? Damn it. Get close.
Carlo was right. Signs of Ket. But I'm getting data. The 4 trackers give us a point of origin on Vold.
That planet has no shortage of leftover Ket.
We don't want a baby near Exaltation. Or row car. We have to find them on Vold.
Okay, they're on Volt now. In that case, it has to wait for another day, because today I'm just going back to Aya to finish some unfinished business there. Alright, we are back on Aya, and yeah, I almost expected this to happen. The Turian trader over here has a new job for us now that we established the outpost on Aladdin, right?
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time. Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angaran ionic filters. There are engineers who work in the aqueducts here. I'll bet they have what we need.
On it. 1 filter coming up.
Okay, we need a water filter for this guy. And yeah, as you can see, we have a bunch of tasks to do here. For example, the witnesses. So I will just make my way through the city and, you know, finish them one by one. Okay, this is our first witness.
The Moshae said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared. Why my father mourned for months.
So why did they do that?
Why kill an ambassador and risk retaliation?
They told us it was retaliation for Havarl's attack on their envoy. Havarl received the same story. But in that one, we were the aggressors. We were so busy blaming each other. We were divided when the Ket launched their assault. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
Okay, well, thank you for that warning. And this seems to be the next witness.
I said you'd want to hear my experience with the Ket, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the Ket. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
So, what you mean to say is they take advantage of chaos?
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage of the vulnerable.
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people were never seen again.
Okay, thank you for your story. And I believe I actually have a quest over here. Yes, right. I need more components for our movie night. And apparently I can buy them here.
Pathfinder.
Sun-ripened fruit. Take advantage of a rare...
Welcome.
Let's see. With components. Yes, this is exactly what I need. Return the components to Jarl on the Tempest. Will do.
Ryder.
Okay, next. Ionic filter is to be found over here.
Do you work on water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eladin.
If they're tough enough for Eladin, they deserve help. Here.
I will take it, of course. There we go. Deliver the filter to Merixus. And yes, we need to talk to Avella. We found another artifact, another witness, and Lieta is over here. Okay, Avella, I found more stuff for you.
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I picked this up. Any idea what it might be?
How in the skies did you find an Angaran star map? One that still works, even. It must be pre-Scourge. If we analyze it, we can learn where our people traveled before the Dark Age.
A star map, you say?
Aren't star maps usually bigger?
An Angaran star map isn't used for navigation. It acts as a log of where its owner traveled. This one's data is locked, but Aelin can decrypt it for me. You've given me more to study than I ever expected. I've got a lot of work ahead. Thank you for your help, Pathfinder. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
Alright. So, is this quest finished now, or do I have to... No, it seems to be finished. But maybe Avella will get back to me once she found something. Anyway, let's go and talk to the next witness.
The Moshai said we should speak. You remember the Ket's arrival?
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
It tricked your people. Yeah, I didn't realize the Ket were so deceptive during their first contact with the Angara. I figured they would just, come and invade straight away, but apparently they didn't.
The Ket lured your people into a false friendship.
It worked. A month later, our council disappeared. Our city was thrown into chaos. When the Ket came again, it was to conquer us at our weakest. They're cunning. They know what you desire and they offer it. Be careful.
Alright, well, this was an interesting talk. And yeah, apparently we finished this quest. So now we need to find Lieta, and she's in the med bay, right? So let's do that.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
Oh right, I need to use the decontamination console. Okay, here we go. Where is Lieta?
My team needs me. The Ket will push back.
Can't go out there again. I almost lost you.
Oh, it's her over here.
You're not supposed to be here.
And you are very hard to find.
Lieta, you're tough to track down.
How do you know my name? What do you want?
Rorik was worried about you. He sent me to give you this cryo bracelet.
I don't want it. Take it away. I want nothing to do with Rorik. With any of you.
And why exactly?
I'm guessing that's because of what happened on Eladin.
You know what happened?
Not everything, but I have an idea.
I was dumped by scavengers. Outsiders who left me for dead. I thought I could come to Aya and feel safe with my people. Forget what happened. And now you're here. Seems like no matter where I go, I can't escape outsiders. All of you need to just go away and leave me alone.
Well, tell me more about that attack.
You were jumped by scavengers?
On Eladin. They said they had salvage to sell. I was stupid enough to follow them. Once we were alone, they attacked. Left me for dead. Took my ship and flew off-world.
How did you get back?
I walked. 3 hours on the dunes, with a few broken ribs. Rode back to Kadara with another salvager.
And how did you get to Aya?
I thought Aya wouldn't take anyone from Kadara.
They don't. I told them what happened and they welcomed me. Ephra took me in. He says I'm a fighter. Resistance material. I spent so long wanting more than what Angara worlds could give me. I was wrong.
Well, I suppose I understand, but I hope you won't judge us all because of that incident.
You can't lose faith. Some of those outsiders care about you.
Like who?
Rorik, for one. He sent me to find you, didn't he?
You went to a lot of trouble for someone you didn't know. Why?
Because, believe it or not, there's good in us.
Lots of us are trying to bring some good to Helios. Like Rorik. Like me.
Rorik. I should have known he'd be worried about me. Can I see that bracelet again? He actually made it.
He said you can use it to visit him again.
It'll take me some time, but I think I can do that. I know Rorik. He'd blame himself if he knew what happened. It would be better if he didn't know the truth. It's your choice, but think about it.
Okay, well, I guess that's something. And it seems like the quest is over, so I don't actually have to go and talk to Rorik again. But yeah, I hope you will find it in yourself to trust outsiders again. Anyway, I think the episode is long enough now, so I'm going to make a cut here. I will return to the Tempest. I will return the water filters on my way out. And then we will see what to do next episode. I haven't decided yet, but I'm sure I will find something. So as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.